There are new concerns tonight that the water declared safe to drink in West Virginia following a chemical spill 3 weeks ago may not be. Officials have yet again started handing out bottled water to Charleston's 300,000 residents. NBC's Kristen Welker traveled to West Virginia and is with us tonight from Washington. Kristen.
Lester, good evening. I spent the day in Charleston yesterday, and many people told me their lives have been fundamentally changed. The state says the water in West Virginia is safe, but that is being questioned and creating a lot of confusion and fear. Life hasn't been the same in the Goldman house since the chemical MCHM leaked into the West Virginia water supply from a tank at Freedom Industries 3 weeks ago.
What's incredibly frustrating is that there's no end in sight.
For weeks, this family says its tap water has smelled like licorice, a scent associated with the chemical.
We have a new normal now. We have new ways of doing things. We have new ways of cooking, new ways of washing hands.
The Goldmans say they've been using bottled water and will continue to, especially after tests found MCHM with levels higher than the state's standard in 6 area schools yesterday, including at eldest daughter Ellie's school.
My biggest concern will be the health of my kids, maybe in 10 years.
Restaurants say they've lost business, and many of them are now touting the fact that they cook with bottled water.
On the other side? All right.
The state had stopped giving out bottled water for a few days, but started again Friday. Officials say to ease the public's concerns. Dr. Letitia Tierney is the state commissioner for public health, and she insists the water is safe.
I am drinking it. I am cooking with it. I am bathing in it. My family is as well.
Why are you passing out water if the water is safe to drink?
We're doing it because we're listening to our constituents. Okay, they just don't have confidence, and so we're trying to tell them we hear you. We have confidence, but we understand you don't yet.
Tierney also says the MCHM found at the 6 schools is negligible, and crews will work through the weekend to flush out the water supply at each location. State Senator John Unger says the state and federal government need to do a better job of informing the public.
Statements are said that we are like lab rats in the sense that this is the first time this chemical's been exposed to humans at a large scale.
Pregnant women in particular have been told to refrain from drinking the water. For Jennifer Caruso, who is due any moment,
it's pretty stressful, to be honest with you.
It's just one more piece of conflicting information, adding to her fears.
But to think about bringing this 1 day, 2 day old baby home and not knowing that, well, what are the real health effects? Because there's just so much uncertainty still.
Now, the state is aiming to have the school's water at safe standards by Monday. Part of the broader problem is that very little is known about MCHM or a second chemical, PPH, which also leaked into the water supply. We reached out to Freedom Industries multiple times but got no response.